Again, good evening, sir. Coming to this, the continuation of the operational safety, water level monitoring and combustion control, we discussed at the flame monitoring. The burning mechanism of the burner system should be taken care of. The fuel handling, oil, LSS or furnace oil or any other what is called the boiler, what is called oil, make a use that it should be prevention methods. For the service tank, having the dike walls and all these things to be taken care of. Meanwhile, this the ventilation is also one of the important point. How the boiler the room or boiler floor, we can say various floors are there. The ground floor there is a ID fan, FD fan, and other pumps, other tanks are there. The first floor there is a feed system is there. A second floor in the tertiary system is there. Like this, the floors will be connected to the sections like furnace, boiler, economizer, and then the ESPs, and then the chimney and all. Like this, all the things will be taken care of. The ventilation will be proper. All the gases will be not to be stagnated at one place, and see that ventilation should be there. There is a monkey ladder, what is called the asbestos sheets are there. Definitely through that the ventilation is properly, it will be helpful for all the floors, the boiler floors normally. Ensure the proper ventilation to prevent build-up of flame gases, because the any flame gases will be arises, suddenly it will coming as a backfire. It should not be having what is a stagnation there. There it will be going to the atmosphere very easily when the ventilation is proper. Emergency procedure also should be there, especially the boiler emergency procedure is different from on-site emergency response procedure of the organization. Normally, the parcel of the boiler, emergency of the boiler, but emergency procedure of the boiler is separately documented, and see that it should be available for all the workforce who are working in the boiler. That is different from on-site emergency response procedure plan of the organization. Therefore, establish clear emergency procedures for boiler room personnel to follow in case of problem comes. The problem comes, what is to be done, what not to be done, what is the sequence of the steps to be taken care of, everything. Some of the important things while the boiler startup, boiler shutdown, like this. These two activities are almost I've seen in the 85% of the industries. They are displayed in the painted with the white letters on blackboard, on the wall paint and all. I've seen the startup procedure and shutdown procedures and sudden emergency procedure also they have seen. But rest of the 15%, they are not what is called having the emergency response procedure is not having they have. Though they are having the two burners, two boilers, one is steam boilers, another is Rickle boiler. We have written the safety audit is there, onset emergency response procedures plan. We have prepared for going to inspection for two things. One is a job, another is a safety audit, another is onset emergency plan. Sorry to say that all the three are newly we prepared and given to them. One of the industries needs to go down. It's a very unfortunate thing. How far they are having the maintained the safety, I don't know. We don't know. But a lot of accidents are there, but no records are there. Fortunately, what happened? Even the inspector of factories, is also during our team inspection, he is also came and he is also discussed with us separately among our team only. He said these are people are hiding the things. They are not disclosing any information. Your report should be very clear. That's why we are engaged you people. Like this, they are told. We have given an exhaust procedure having the almost a lot of things are informed. And in the closing meeting, we have told also, but one of the chairperson asked to remove some of the points, and we are already, our boss is told that we already submitted this report to draft as a inspector of factories. That's right, we told. Immediately, he is also surprised without consent of us how you are sending. He is informed us to send the draft also without telling them. Like this, they told. We are also told the same. They are surprised. Now, the same industry, after the submission of the 3 procedures, now they are well equipped with all the things. Almost 5 years is over. Now things are in line now. Every year we have gone and we are giving the what we are enemy to them actually. We have become enemy to them. Like this, we are prepared and see, and they are very happy also. Now they become a friends also. These are things happen. Now we are religiously we have to do because it's a boiler. We are not supposed to play with the workforce life. Property damage means the industry will taken care of by money. But any human loss means we are not having, though we are not having direct responsibility, but our guilty feeling is there for the feeling of the what is called not to uh, given a good response. Like this, we are feeling that. That's why we told you, all the you people also, your safety audit report, a job report, non-set emergency will go through well and make acquainted with the all the procedures. Any gaps is there, inform the management and see that gaps to be fulfilled. Though you are not connected, but you are supposed to be one of the person which are going to the assembly point also. As a safety point, as a safety person, don't, definitely you have to. But other than safety personnel, you have to go to the assembly point also. At that time, we are not supposed to study the emergency procedure and go the what is called verify the where is the what is called the arrows are there and searching for the assembly point. It's not good also as a point of time of calculate the qualified engineer also. That's why I'm requesting. Of course, you people are very well aware of these things. I need not tell you. As an experienced person, as an the senior citizen, I'm telling, please take care of your works also. That's why I'm sorry to say one of my guru told that there is a ICOM procedure is there. ICOM, that means ICOM. This is very important. ISO methods is there. One is input. O means is output. C means control. And M means means. That means you put carry some one box here. Here one arrow putting I, that is input. End of the box, put arrow like this. This is output. That is product is formed. What are the inputs? We list out. From in the box, we are writing the procedure or preparation. From the inputs, we are getting the outputs. No doubt product. Without having utensils, without having the workforce, we cannot get the product from output. Therefore, the C is there. Box above the controls, we can say. Controls means a procedure, specifications, guidelines, onset emergency response procedure, and the SOP or boiler procedure. What are the things literature is there? That is called control. On that basis only we are preparing the, by using the specifications of the control, we are using in the preparation part. But I is there, output is not coming with the control, okay, but with what help? By means of equipment, by means of trained workplace, date workman, by means of the what is called the trained the safety equipment, and the trained means the overall one, and these are the by means ICOM. One of the ICOM means is the Japanese language. Input, control, means and output. For every process you have to put input, output, and control means you will get the lot of idea. Why my guru is telling, you are not limited to your area. Your area means, suppose your area means Y. called as a Y department. And in the Y department, what is the inputs are coming from the X department? What are the outputs from your department Y to Z? It is going. You have to know along with Y, X department news and the Z department news also you should know. Then only you will be given a right specification as per the requirement of the Z. You will be given and you will be entitled to experience with X department facilities also. Therefore, X, Y, Z, if you are having the Y department person, you have to responsible, though not having responsible, but you are forced to learn about the X operations and the Z operations. What is the impact if you are not giving the specification to Z department? What is the chemical consumption or other resources are extra they are consuming because of your lack of specifications delivered? That is also you should know. I'm sorry. This is the one of thing I want to explain to you apart from the safety boiler. I'm sorry. Second one is a personal training. The safety equipment, emergency shutdown button is very important. This is immediate button is there. This recommended BB 101 as well as British Standard or Bureau of Standard 6644 is also one important. If you verify these two are, you will get the details about the emergency shutdown buttons also. And the coming slides also we'll discuss in time comes. Definitely fourth one is key boiler concept, components and safety, pressure relief valve, pressure gauges, temperature sensors, and feed water quality and safety and dangry suits are very important. The key boiler components is pressure relief valves is very important. That's why in this section he has given the steam pressure and pressure gauge also will be given. This is very important. That is pressure, boiler pressure and therefore what important to say the pressure relief valves ensure that pressure relief valves are functioning correctly to prevent over pressurization. Suppose if you have what is called vapor pressure is more due to the water temperature, due to the steam temperature, due to the water content low and steam content is more. At the time vapor is more, there is a lock between the vapor and water. There is a relief will not be taken care of. That's why the stagnation will be taken. At the time the pressure gauge will not be function properly. Immediately you have to blow down some function of the 3 to 4 seconds. Therefore, the line pressure will be make it all right by seeing the pressure relief valve. By that time, okay, steam drum value, steam drum level also be maintained properly through the charts. That means system. Pressure relief valve is very important. The pressure gauge, we have to need to monitor boiler pressure gauge, but also it should be every month, it should be what we call by instrument people calibrated is taken place. The process department forced to the enforcing the instrument department all boiler parts every month to be changed or the calibration to be taken care of and tag to be attached without having any hesitation. Temperature sensors also like pressure gauges is important, which gives the pulse of the boiler, which we can take the steps accordingly. That is why ensure the temperature sensors are functioning correctly to monitor boiler temperature. That's why local pressure gauge is important. And in the DCS system, that means distribute control system, like in the panel room is also two temperatures are very coincidentally happen. Otherwise, you have to talk about the local temperature through walkie-talkie and make synchronize both the temperatures. Otherwise, sensors are having some problems are there. Feed water quality we will discuss in the, next coming slides because there is a feed water quality item is also there. Ensure the quality of the feed water, that means boiler feed water, is maintained to prevent scaling, corrosion inside the boiler. As I already told, there are some specifications of the boiler that is called demineralized water, that is called a DM water. We call the DM plant. Normal water will be taken care of and prepared by processing. And what are the requirement is specifications given in the manual, that is called a feed water specification. Unless otherwise, if you are not the specifications maintained, definitely the boiler inside the tubes having the scaling and the corrosion will be taken care of. Thereby erosion as well as the leaks will be absorbed. Therefore, the lot of time to shut down, a lot of the uh, financial commitment is also lost. Because due to that, other department also we need to shut. And sometimes the turbine is depending upon your boiler, means HP steam. The turbine also need to process to shut. That's why it's very important area. Safety tank receipt, if people know, these suits also know as coveralls. Coveralls, we can say boiler suits, play a crucial role in various industries due to their durability and protective features. These are the one of the what is called better. These are the various boiler suits and safety stewardships people are taken, and the boiler inside cotton suit, and will be going inside and take the tubes condition also. These are the one of the things in safety in boilers. If you see as a boiler, as a people are what is called the some of the things you people well known. See how the things are there. These are the all the boiler contents is there. This is called FD fan.
ఇంచుమించు వారం రోజుల నుంచి
Called
అప్డేట్
ideal
ఇది
fan.
కూడా కాదు.
Any doubts, sir? Okay. This is FD fan. FD fan means forced draft fan, air into the furnace, and this is ID fan going to the ESP, and this is outlet of the ESP and going into the chimney. These are all called the furnace, boiler, economizer. All three things will be step by step. It will be there in this, and the oil tanks are also there in this. It will be a clear picture of these are the coal conveyors. These are the conveyor of the coal also, if it is a coal-fired boiler. If it is a liquefied boiler, there is a pipeline is there. It will be sent to the thing to the boiler also, because it is a coal-fired boiler. The conveyor of the coal to the bunker, and then the furnace boiler part is there. To understand better, I am giving this picture. The chimney, how it is taken care of. The ESPs also electrostatic precipitators, also important. How the gunnery is maintained, because it's very, very important through the furnace, around the furnace, the greenery should be there always to accommodate the carbon dioxide accommodation, or accommodate the carbon dioxide, the absorption and all. Coming to this one, understanding purpose here is steam to process. That means what is the boiler means? Heat the steam, heat the water, and prepare the steam by burning the fuel or burning the contents with the help of the fuel, with the help of the oil. Steam to turbine. The turbine will give the HP, turbine inputs is HP steam, turbine outputs is power, MP steam, LP steam, and condensate. The turbine is double extraction system is there. It will give not only MP steam, but also LP steam and condensate will be there.
Okay.
The single extraction is there. It will give only by taking the HP, it will give only MP steam
Hello,
pressure. The medium pressure steam is there. Yes, please. Ajesh Garu.
sir. How many utilities does boiler can produce?
Not audible, please. Talk loudly, please.
How many utilities does boiler can produce?
How many?
Utilities, sir.
What is meant by utilities?
I mean steam
Steam,
like that.
power, water. The utilities are called steam, power, water, and other resources.
Oh, okay, okay.
See, utilities means here in the boiler, steam, water, power, they are all called as utilities combinedly.
Okay, okay.
So therefore, this is the boiler. A burner will be taken care of. Fuel will come. The softener water, feed water, water storage, and deaerator, where the steam control will be there, economizer will be there, a stack will be there for exhaust gas. This section is, see how it is. The coal is going like this. This is separator coils, evaporators, and the economizers, and the chimney. In this, there are, in this section, these sections are cross section. If you see this, how it is. Inside the tube, water is going. Outside the flame is going. Therefore, inside the water is getting heated and going as a steam through the generator to the turbine. This is the water steam boiler where the core is burning. With that heat, inside water is getting heated. With the steam drum maintaining the 50%. Here, what is called mud drum, where it will give the flue gas go through this. It will help by taking the heat, the water inside the water. Therefore, water becomes steam. 420 degrees centigrade and 32 kgs per centimeter square. It will go to the turbine, and thereby it is giving MP steam and LP steam and condensate along with the power also. After getting the flue gas going from superheater, after turning bowl, you will get some center points or centering, or the ash will be there. The ash will be collected in the ESPs and it will be recirculated in the throat, where the center is there, in the unbound carbon is there. This is stack we called as, this is the stack we called as the stack. This is the stack we called as. In cross section, people to know the understanding better, in cross section also I have given this, because some of these things like the Rajesh Garu telling about the what is utilities, maybe they are what is called this, the different sections are working. They should know better way of taking care of the examination, but also to advise their team of safety members how best we can see. The basic industrial steam boiler and the parts of industrial boiler. This is very interesting point is there. Cross section inside the boiler, it will happen like this. Tubes are there. Inside the tube, water is going by the burning, with the help of the burning of the coal, by LSH oil, and then by burning of the flue gas. The flue gas temperature, water is getting heated and getting the steam, HP steam, to the turbine, sending to the turbine. And they slowly, flue gas temperature is reducing. It will go to the ESP. The economizer, after economizer, there is in between economizer and the chimney, there is an ESP is also there. That is called electrostatic precipitator or back filter. This is not here. Actually, it should be here. You can say. Therefore, all the flue gas dust will be tapped there. Again, ESP dust mixed with the coal, and again it will be taken, burned. If the unburned carbon is more in the ash, it will be taken care of. Otherwise, the ash will be used for the brick manufacturing also. Center will be using for low areas. The filling is also important. And another way of explanation is also there. The cross section of the steam separator and all this inside the cross section separator and all this thing. Of course, the comprehensive overview of the very detailed, the basic function of the industrial boiler. To understand better, I am giving all the pictorial presentations here. Now it is very interesting, this point. This is much more interesting by you people to get some interest on you the subject interest and you see how it is working. The furnace area is there, the boiler, economizer, ESPs and all, how it is very, very important. Picture water tube boiler parts and function, which is very, very important to understand which process also. You can take the photograph, you can take the photograph also, you can take the Google from with it also. From the Google only, I have taken this. See, this is the ID fan and the FD fan. FD fan means forced draft fan, supply air to the burning. ID fan, induced draft fan. This is called forced draft fan, sending air and taking out ID fan air. These two are very important, balancedly taken care of, because ID fan is more means the flue gas is not contacting all the tubes. It will go simply without contacting, or contact time is less. Thereby, you are not getting the proper steam temperature. That's why ID fan and FD fan drafts will be maintained. As an operator, should be see that it should be a proper the residential time of the air inside the flue gas. Through the flue gas, the heat will be exposed to the inside water of tube, whereby it is getting heated. Thereby it becomes a steam drum through HP steam. It's very, very important is that is go through thoroughly and you will get the lot of interest to pay. Though you don't know about the boiler also, you will get some interest on the how inside the boiler it is there. These two pictures are very important. This one and this one is very important to understand better. Though I am sorry to tell you, though I am wasting, don't think that I am wasting time, but you should know about the inside the parts of the boiler also. Therefore, you are understanding better to discharge your duties in your functions. This is my anxiety, or what is called fashion, you can say. Here, a more detailed look at the key aspects of industry boiler of safety as a continuation step. I want to give the 10 essential boiler safety precautions. Apart from the 10 is not limited, but some important where is to be focused. Boilers are integral part of various industries, providing essential heat and power. However, they can pose significant risk if not operated and maintained correctly. This section explores the fundamental safety measures necessary for boiler operation. See, boilers Boilers are integral part of various industries, providing we can say the providing essential heat and power. However, they can pose a significant risk also there. Definitely hazards also there. We will discuss the boiler hazards in earlier only. Apart from this, these are the safety precautions will be taken care of. One is proper operation maintenance boiler. Well aware of this. Use of personal protective equipment, that's PPE. All the workforce who are working involved in the boiler safety. A boiler startup and shutdown procedure should be displayed and should be available for the workforce in convenient place. That convenient place to be displayed with the words available, not like a far distance. Regular inspection and maintenance routines important. A boiler water treatment and chemical handling is important. Chemical handling in the sense of in the DM plant only, demineralized plant. That means boiler water treatment plant only. Steam pressure monitoring and control is very, very important. Steam and temperature control is also very important. Here the temperature is not mentioned, but it should be mentioned. Steam and pressure control is very important. Ensure that there should not be any pressure blocks or what is called clogs will be taken care of. Due to that, we have to take it into manual. That's why steam pressure, always the blow down will be taken care of, and see that there should not be any airlock is there, and airlock valve is also to be maintained to see that airlock will be released. The combustion control and fuel handling is important by sending the proper oxygen through the primary airs, through FD fan, FD fans, FD fan. FD fan air is going through primary ports, that means primary holes and secondary holes and tertiary holes. Various levels of the heights are there in the furnace. The first part, they're having the first part, primary, secondary, tertiary is there. At that time, we have to see that the FD fan air will be controlled very nicely and combustion of the coal will be properly, and there should not be any unburned carbon in the ESP dust we found. That's why we have to see that ESP dust is also to be sent to the boiler, to be sent to the lab testing. For any unburned is there, immediately adjust the boiler air and see that the proper consumption to be taken care. Until then, you use the burners by LSS or the furnace oil to maintain the temperature. Emergency shutdown and response protocols is very important. You have to see that they should be in line. Safety precautions during the cleaning and the repairs, where the shutdowns and preventive maintenance, safety precautions like the safety stewards, an emergency response team, first aider team, safety team should be always in mobile. They have to see that they will be in a systematic approach. Practical training methods and resources are for boiler safety is important. Practical training means there should be a pilot plant. Trainees are there in some of the out areas, and there they will take the employees will be taken there and explain the what is called through the pilot plant also, or through YouTube also. They can explain how the boiler is running, what is the steps to be taken care of. These are the boiler safety. For example, if you see the pressure gauge, safety valve, steam stop valve, and the chimney, and the cylindrical shell, feed check valve, manhole, a fire door, water level gauge, firebox, and ash pit, and the blow-off valve. These are the boiler to maintain safety. These are the areas we have to see that function should be a proper. These are the areas. It's one of the figure where the pressure gauges are there, where the various monitoring systems is there, and the boiler display system is there. Trained person only wear protective clothing, shoes, gloves, apron, and face mask. Always work with supplied tools. Remove warm ash to designated area, where the designated area to be disposed of the collected of the ash from the ESPs and bag filters. You have to see that given to the contractors for brick preparation and all. And the cause of explosion, when that any explosion will be taken care of, these are the things to be taken care of, not enter by another person into the picture. The second one is, when the safety boiler is going on, tomorrow we will start the next class, we will start the safety precautions and the operations of boiler is also important when compared to the safety in boilers, and safety precautions is also important. For going to the details, the boiler safety involves regular maintenance, proper operation, adherence to safety procedures to prevent accidents, ensure its efficient operation, and protect personnel and equipment. Because boiler safety depends upon the involves regular maintenance. Apart from the standards and regulations will maintain, that is different. Regular maintenance will be taken care of the parts through the checkup. Proper operation will be taken care of, because the man error should not be there. Proper operation means the pure best combustion to be taken place. Otherwise, your coal will be unburned coal will be carried out through ash also. or unburnt liquor, or we can say if the unburnt fuel means you are not getting steam properly. You are not getting the steam pressure properly. You are not getting temperature properly. That's why proper operation is very, very important in all aspects of the operation techniques. And adherence to the safety procedures, we need to follow, we need to implement safety procedures. Why? To prevent accidents, ensure efficient operations, and the qualified operation will be there for the people, and protect the personal equipment is also very important. Wearing of the personal protective equipment is not important, sir. How the personal protective equipment condition is there is important. You have to maintain proper condition of the all the PPE. Some breakdown safety precautions to be taken operational considering of the boiler. While breaking down, some safety precautions and operations of boiler. Operations boiler, coming slides will be coming. Now we are discussing about the safety precautions only. Some of the safety precautions during the operations we have to see. One is regular maintenance and inspection. Second one is safe operating procedures. And the third one is training and competency. And the fourth one is, we can say, the boiler commissioning and testing. Coming to this various sections what we discussed in the safety aspect, regular maintenance.
Sir,
Because routine checks is important here.
sir,
We see that what is called these parts of the boiler. Routine check is there always. There should not be delay in this, or the safety personnel along with the assistant operators, they have to see that they have to thorough with that all the parts. That means regular inspection means that only. Routine checks. What routine checks? These are the parts. Safety valve, pressure gauge valve, water gauge, water pressure gauge, water level gauge. These are things to be taken care of during the regular check, because there is a steam, water, power, steam, water, gases, flue gases, fuels is there. That's why there is any time of interlock, there is any time of the locks is there, airlock is there, the tubes. That's why you have to see, always see that the locks will be open. That's why regular checks will be required. Regularly inspect the boiler for leaks